Hello, everybody. How's it going? I hope you're awesome and fantastic today. I am going to be doing a series called Young Legacy. It's going to be the Young Legacy series. What am I doing that for? Because I'm doing it because I want to create tomorrow's powerful kids. That's why I want to do it for. But before I go any further, I'm annoyed. I'm really annoyed. I'm super annoyed, in fact, because I saw this on an app and I thought it was absolutely, utterly ridiculous. So, but before I show you this, the title of this show is How to Get a Perfect Face and a Perfect Body. Yeah. I just want to let you all know. Hey, Megan, how you doing? I'll get you on there just there. So Megan's already seen this. She saw it on Instagram. And I just want to say that it's ridiculous. It's absolutely horrible. I mean, look at that. That's what I want to show you. Perfect me, perfect face, perfect body. And I don't know if you can read that just there, but it says reshape your body for a photo, slim your waist. You can't see on there. Slim your waist, tight and flat. Beautify your face, thin and smooth. What the fudge? So some people might not even think that's a big deal. I think it's a huge deal. I think it's ridiculous. It's horrible. Hey, Zach, you all right, bro? And it's just, that's terrible. That's terrible. So I've just seen, by the way, everyone that's joining me just now, I've just seen an app which is called Perfect Me, Beautify Me, perfect body, perfect hair. And it's, I don't understand why that is. I don't understand why people are doing that for. I can understand why people have it and download it because they're insecure with themselves. So, for example, if I wanted to right now, I would download the app and I would get rid of these wrinkles. Just here, look at these wrinkles. I would get rid of these wrinkles. I'll get rid of these crow feet. I'll get rid of these bags under my eyes. I'll maybe fill this gap in between my teeth. I'd maybe have a bit more of a chiseled jaw. It's pretty chiseled, but I'd get it even more chiseled. I'll probably have a different bit of facial fuzz. I'll make my shoulders a little bit more bigger. I'll make my eyes more bluer. But that's not me. That's a fake donut. Some idle-minded people in the world just want to make a quick buck. They want to make a quick fix of money, which sucks. Preying on people's insecurities and vulnerabilities. And they subtly tell us through media. The media are just such horrible, cavernous people that just prey on people's fears to sell something. The media are just here to sell something. And what they do is they get the beautiful people on with the beautiful hair products, and your hair can look this way. And if you buy this slim waisted thing, it can look this way. And they get these models on which don't use the product at all. They actually work out the right way. To get a physique like that, they work out the right way, or they have plastic surgery. Okay, so it's all fake, it's all a facade, it's all lies because they want to sell something. They're not selling this thing that slims the waist. They're not selling this food that makes you lose body fat in 4 minutes. They're selling lies, and they're selling a false interpretation of what you want to look like, which is crap. It's so frustrating, and it's not fair. And I honestly think that it's not social media that's causing all of the heartache and pain in the world. It's the media, because the media will get hold of social media and suddenly put that in place. Listen, if the media want to sell a toy to you, if you're a parent watching this, even if you're a kid watching this, if the media wants to sell you a toy, they will make it so flashy, so amazing. They'll make you leave the adverts with the thoughts of, oh my God, I can't live without this toy. I can't live without this. It's the same with adult life, with this app that I just showed you here. It's farcical. Why would they? I'm moaning. I'm sorry. I am moaning. I'm moaning for a purpose. I'm moaning because I want you guys to be aware about this. I want you to be aware of it. I don't want any kid watching this and doing what I'm about to say. Downloading an insecure app just like the one I've just shown you, just like this. I don't want any kid downloading an app like that. Perfect me, perfect body, thin your waist, beautify your face. Get lost. Do one. I mean it. You don't want to. Why would you do that for? These people will prey on you. They will make you want to buy that because they'll think it's good for you, but it's not. It's false. Look at Adele. So this is brought to my attention by a wonderful lady called Michelle. And look at Adele. So now Adele's in the limelight. What for? Why is Adele in the limelight for? Because she's lost all that weight. And now she's beautiful all of a sudden. No, she's always been beautiful. She's just worked hard, dedicated herself to changing her body shape for her, and I'm very pleased for her. I think she's doing great, and yeah, well, let's commend her for losing that weight because it's freaking hard to lose weight when you're that size before. But she's never not been beautiful. She's always been beautiful. So I think the media prey on that as well. Why do people download these apps for? They download these apps because they're insecure. They download these apps because they want people to make them think that they are good looking or sexy, or they want to fit in, or they want to be with the in crowd, and they want some likes, and they want a little dopamine fix. It's getting a little bit deep now, but people download these apps because they're not very insecure. They're not very secure with themselves. So here is how you have a perfect face and a perfect body. You look at yourself in the mirror, and you look at your body, and you look at your face, and you realize that you are seriously a freaking miracle. And the chances of you should be here. You are impossible. You are impossible. Get that through your head. You are impossible. You shouldn't be here. The chances of you being here are just astronomically against you. 100%. When you were consummated, if you were consummated an hour before, you wouldn't be here. 30 minutes before, you wouldn't be here. Second before, you wouldn't be here. And I know I'm getting serious right now, but I just want you to understand and justify to yourself that you are amazing. There's no word on this planet that can signify how abundantly amazing you are. So these people that create these apps to make you look more beautiful are cowboys and cowgirls, and they just want to make a little bit of money. You see these people on Instagram which look so drop dead gorgeous and really, really beautiful. It's all false. It's all a facade. It's all filters. It's all smoke and mirrors. They do that because they're insecure with themselves and they want to sell something. So I just want everyone to be aware about that. So this is something I'll talk about in my course. I'll talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of social media. Now, social media is beautiful. It's fantastic. Oh my gosh. We're using that now to communicate with our friends around the world because we're going through this dark time. It can be bad because sometimes we compare ourselves with other people. And we think, why can't I be like them for? Why can't I look like her? Why can't I have a six-pack like him? Because you're not them, that you're you. And if you want to look like them, first of all, you're living a lie. You want to look like the best version of you. And if you want a six-pack, brilliant. Build a six-pack, eat the right food, train the right way, and you'll get a six-pack. If you want to look like her, really drop dead gorgeous, then buy a shed ton of makeup because that's all she's doing. That is all she's doing. The most beautiful people online are the ones without the makeup, the ones that can actually show their true selves on it. And the ugly side of social media is the cyberbullying. Yes, and I've just created a post about bullying at the moment. The real ugly part of social media is the cyberbullying, the people that say go and do horrible things to yourself and manipulate you and say you can be part of this group if you do this, or there's no point you being, what's the point? And that's really, really ugly. Vile, in fact. And the people that say that are ugly and vile inside. The only reason why they're saying that for is because they haven't measured up to their own blueprint of when they were younger, or they compare themselves with the people. They haven't reached their potential. They don't actually like them. In fact, they loathe themselves so much they have to bring other people down. It's a disease. It is a disease. And my quote, I'm going to spoil this. I was going to put it on Instagram at some point today. My quote is, bullying is called bullying when you call it bullying. And you can put any label on that you want, like cyberbullying or whatever. I don't know. Bullying is called bullying when you call it bullying. I always see now, I didn't used to because I'd never got taught this information when I was younger, because I was bullied, but that's because I called it bullied. So you may be sitting there thinking, what the hell are you talking about? I don't understand. Yeah, I'm talking about this. Bullying is bullying when you call it bullying. A problem is a problem when you call it a problem. Everyone's got a problem in life. Everyone's got a problem in life. But we are human beings. We consciously have to search out problems and search out bad scenarios. Why? Because that's our brain trying to survive. We had to, when we were hunter gatherers back in the caveman days, we had to make sure we had an eye open for all of the bad things. Oh my gosh, our attention was 95% on the bad stuff in the world, because if that bad stuff got in, we could die. We could be eaten by the saber-toothed tiger or the poisonous snake or the poisonous berries. And 5% was the good. And we used to forget the good in the end. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. But today, there's not modern saber-toothed tigers. It's actually exams, or it's not fitting into that group, or it's comparing yourself to him because he's got a six-pack, or being broken up with, or being cheated on, or being punched. You know, pick a modern day saber-toothed tiger, or a poisonous snake, or a berry. We have to look out for the bad things to survive. We don't have to do that anymore, because that's not going to kill us. Being broken up with is not going to kill us. Failing an exam is not going to kill us. Being cheated on is not going to kill us. Not having a six-pack, definitely not going to kill us. Not being like him or her is not going to kill us. So we need to get over that as a society. And I'm not saying you need to get over that. I'm saying I need to get over that as well, because sometimes I catch myself doing that, and I have to catch myself too. I have to be ultimately aware of that. And how to do that, how to stop that, is love myself. Like I said at the beginning of the conversation, look at yourself in the mirror and just realize you're a freaking miracle, and say that you love yourself. There's nothing arrogant about it and weird. If you look in the mirror and think, oh my gosh, I love you. First of all, that's I freaking love you, man. That's it. And you walk away. It's not arrogant. You're not putting anyone else down when you're saying that. Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. There's a few comments coming through just here. Too true. Thanks, man. Ewan's on board. How's it going? Yeah, so social media just highlights someone's life. You don't know what goes on between, but exactly, Megan, exactly. Now, a lot of people, if you go onto my social media, any social media, you'll see, oh my gosh, look at Dale and Laura, they're having such a good time, they're so in love, they're so happy, they're happy all the time. No, 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 we do not. At the beginning of all this, we were at each other's throats. We were arguing. And I haven't really asked her permission to share this, so I'm sorry if she doesn't like it. But I want to say that we share Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok exposes our highlight reel, the good things we want to see in life, not the boring, not the unexciting, not the anger, not the pain, not the hurts, not the divorce, not the tears, just the good stuff. So when you compare yourself to the good stuff on social media, don't. You're worth more than that. Just to reiterate, at the beginning of the conversation, we were talking about how to have a perfect body and a perfect face. How we do that is just completely abundantly accept ourselves. And if we want to have more, if we want to have a six-pack, if you want to have bigger muscles, then you've got to train for it. You've got to work your butt off for it. I know Kieran's watching this. If Kieran wants to be better at the French horn, he needs to train at it. He needs to understand his breath. He needs to understand chords. He needs to follow a role model that's doing what he wants to do. Okay? Just because it's something to do with the body doesn't make it vain. It's doing it for you. Just like Ewan wants to do it for his musical talent, which is a blooming great talent, by the way. We all are on this planet to solve our problems, but there's only a problem if you call it a problem. We look out, so we don't need to. We look out for problems because we think we are protecting ourselves. Yeah, we are, but like I said, these things aren't going to kill us. So I hope all that makes sense. I hope you got that. I hope you gather that. I hope you understand that this is this perfect view that other people project on social media or via these ridiculous apps that make your waist slimmer. It's all lies. It's all lies. And I don't want to sit here and say, don't do that, because you can do that if you want to do that. But you're going to be unhappy. And you're going to be unhappy because you're going to constantly be seeking external validation, which means you're going to be seeking other people's approval that you may not even care about. The only approval you should be seeking are those you love, okay? and those are that truly love you back, and from you. It's also called internal validation. You need to make you happy. You don't need to make anyone else happy. If you commit to someone in a relationship, if you're a kid watching this, or when you get older, then you can rejig, redesign your life to make sure that you make her happy if he or she, sorry, is special to you. And the same if you're an adult just now, obviously. You adapt in your relationship to make the other person happy because you love them and it's companionship. For now, if you don't have a relationship, and no matter what age, the most important person on this planet is you. And you need to make you abundantly happy. And to do that, we show up to ourselves. We don't show off to others. And I'm going to leave that one just there. And I'm going to have a quick time just here. I'm going to put the code in just so if anybody wants to join the live stream, feel free, they can do. Now, I am speaking to a really cool guy called Mika Marshall at some point today. The time is going to be 4:30 and it's going to be on Instagram. Why? Because that's where we are doing it now. Not all the time, but we're going to do it from bits and bobs. We're going to float in from Instagram and Facebook because that's what the people that I'm interviewing prefer to use. All right, so that's what they prefer to use. Now then, we've got Zach on board. What's going on, brother? Zach, you okay, bro?
Yeah.
Awesome. Did you hear what I was saying earlier, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. What did you see the app?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. It's I don't really think it was very good, but I don't want to throw my opinion out on you. What do you think?
Well, I've seen people who use the app on other people's social medias and stuff.
No way.
And I don't agree with it at all.
Wow. I think you've come to the right conclusion in my world. I think that's great, and I think it's really cool as well that you've said that in that way. So nice one, dude. Shall we hear from Kieran? Shall we hear from Kieran? Let's get him on. Kieran, hey buddy, did you see the app that I just showed?
The what?
The app.
No, because I've been doing a recording quick because something needs to be in today, so I've just done a quick recording.
Now, you see that?
What is it called? Perfect Me. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I don't think that should be allowed. It's not right. So that you're changing your appearance.
Perfect. Amazing. You me and Zach are on the same page. Yeah, proud of yourself, proud of who you are. 100%. 100%. So why did you think download that app for, Kieran?
Pardon?
Why did people download that app for?
To make themselves look prettier, or look better, so that they can get more followers on like Instagram or something.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So why would they want to have more followers on Instagram for?
Pardon?
Why would they want to have more followers on Instagram for? Do you think?
Probably because it's they probably think it's like the equivalent of money. Like, oh, this is like money. So why? I'm not sure because I'm not really a social media person.
No, well, you know what, dude? And I'm glad. I'm glad if you ever use social media, I want you to use it to be a producer, not a consumer. And you know what that means, don't you? I think you said.
Yeah, doing it for yourself, sort of thing. Not doing it for like you. Not doing it because you want people to follow you. Not doing it because you want to be popular.
Yeah, so do it because you've got something to share that's of value to the world, not because you want other people to kind of like follow you and have more followers and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, nice one, mate. Let's get Ewan on. Ewan, did you hear? Hey, mate, did you see the app?
Wait, pardon?
Did you see the app that I showed everybody?
No.
Here you go. I'll show you now. See that?
Yep.
It says perfect me, perfect face, perfect body. And it helps people slim their waist and it helps people have a slimmer, nicer, beautified face. Do you think that's a good app?
No.
Why not, mate?
Because if you can be proud of what you look like,
Amazing. Absolutely
don't
amazing.
think you have to look. Say you were born with face problems. You can be, sometimes you can be lucky to have them.
Yeah, mate, amazing. Amazing. That's really, really cool. So when I was growing up, I had really small, well, so I still have small ears. I had a bit of a big nose and a gap in my teeth. But now I think, well, it's amazing. My teeth do so much for me. My ears do so much for me. So why would I want to like be mean to myself about having those things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it's not a very, so basically, mate, we are all on the same page. We're all on the same page. You, me, Kieran, and Zach are all on the same page.
Yeah.
Great. I don't think people should change the way they look. They want to please other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there we go, guys. Brilliant. Now, I believe
Kieran should have a new Lego set.
he has got a new Lego set.
That's ours. It's me and Kieran's.
Awesome. Right, guys, what I'll do, if you guys want to stay on for me, you stay on board just there. And I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on here. So everybody on here, remember we've got a live Instagram video link up chat with a guy called Mika Marshall, who is an absolute big dog in Pennsylvania. He's a motivational speaker. I really can't wait to speak to him because we're going to add more to our Young Legacy series. Okay, cool. All right, everybody, go sign out. Peace.
Peace.